Hey everyone, and welcome back to my S-Rank series for Cuphead. Today I'll be taking on Rumor Honeybottoms. To be honest, it took me way longer to get the S on this one than I thought it would. I barely even remember this boss at all when I got back to this point in the game, but going for S is very different from just getting a win. This is another one of those fights that gives you randomly generated platforms. And they're even more problematic here than they were the last time, which was usually what caused me issues. Let's go take a look. For my setup, I'll be taking the Lobber for my primary, the Chaser for my secondary, Super Art 1, and the Smoke Bomb Charm. You could take the Pea Sugar if the parries are giving you a hard time, but there are times during the last phase in particular that the Smoke Bomb comes in handy, so just be aware of the trade-off there. During Phase 1, you have to fight the Security Bee instead of Rumor herself. Use the Lobber for as long as you can, but switch to the Chaser whenever his positioning becomes inconvenient. You'll also have to constantly use the random platforms to climb up for this entire fight. Now the boss himself only does one attack. He drops time bombs that will explode into 8 shards. 4 of them will fire perpendicular to the bomb, and the other 4 will be at the diagonals. The diagonal shots will always be parryable, so try to get as many of them as you can here. There are also some worker bee adds, but they can be eliminated quickly enough that I never really had an issue with them. In Phase 2, Rumor has 3 different attacks. The first one we'll see is the triangle spell. It'll start moving towards wherever you were when it became active, rotating as it travels. It also shoots smaller triangles from each vertex periodically, until this has happened 3 times. These shots can be parried though, so if you need more parries, feel free to get another one here. If she appears in the middle of the arena, move to the side. Her head will fall to the bottom of the arena where it will hang on a chain. Then she shoots missiles on both sides that move in an S pattern all the way up the arena. As long as the platforms cooperate, you want to stay on the high ground to attack the boss until the first missile comes by. Then you can weave between the missiles by falling through the platforms or jumping higher as necessary. Lastly, she can summon a pink sphere. It'll track you for a bit before flying off, but it can also be parried as much as you'd like, so make sure you have all 3 before moving to the final phase. During the airplane phase, switch to the Chaser and keep the attack button held. Now, if you see her lower one side of the plane, move in the opposite direction and hug the wall. She will be attacking with a saw blade, which will take her all the way across the arena. Her only other attack in this phase is to fire glove missiles. I found that it's best practice to stay directly above her head whenever she's not attacking. This way you can prevent being taken off guard when these are fired. They have a number of potential travel patterns, but I happened to get lucky during my winning run and only saw the ones that are countered by staying in the middle of the arena. This is the easy version of the attack. Now you won't always be so lucky, so let me take you through the more difficult pattern. I'd be willing to bet that when I screwed up, this is what did it half the time. Now sometimes when she fires a missile, it'll move in a big circle towards the opposite side from where it was fired from. This is far more difficult to dodge, and it's exactly why I recommended the Smoke Bomb Charm. The safest places to be during this attack will be directly in the middle or 2 platforms away on either side, but you'll still have to change elevation from low to high or vice versa whenever the missiles are passing by, which puts you at the mercy of the RNG gods, of course, to give you enough platforms to work with. The Smoke Bomb gives you an alternative method of getting away if the missiles are stacked on top of each other and are approaching your location. And that's the S rank for Rumor Honeybottoms. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like or comment to help boost the channel, and consider subscribing to see similar content in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.